Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. In this video I thought I would give you a little bit of an update in regards to my IH. Recently I have been into hospital and my medication has changed, so I just wanted to go through and let you know exactly what's been happening. And also I really wanted to make this video to really sort of find out if there's anyone out there that's been through a similar thing to myself, and to see if any of you might be able to help me, because at the moment I feel a little bit lost as to what to do. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so in my previous video about IH, you would have seen me talking about a appointment that was needed to be booked in regarding a visual field test. So about 3 or 4 weeks ago I went into Moorfields Eye Hospital and had a visual field test. At that point everything was normal on the visual field test, and I was also not taking any acetazolamide. So my ophthalmologist, I don't know what you call them, but my eye doctor basically said, I'm going to discharge you from Moorfields, you don't need to come back and see me. So I thought, oh my god, this is literally amazing, this is really good. I'm so happy, can't believe I don't have to come back here. I did mention to him that I was getting some pain in my right eye. It only happened like a couple of times, and he said that it wasn't anything to be concerned about because although there was some inflammation of my disc when he took the photographs previously a couple of months ago, he said that because I've been managing alright without my medication, then there was no need for me to continue, and that was that. So I thought, okay, that's fine, they know what they're talking about. So I went home, and it was on a Thursday, my appointment. Went into work the next day on Friday, everything was fine, carried on as normal. And then over that weekend I had excruciating pain in my right eye. So much so that I woke up about 9 in the morning. I couldn't get out of the house until about 2:30 in the afternoon, just because I was so tired. The pain in my eye wasn't going away. I was taking paracetamol, they weren't working, and I was in a bit of a state. So I just didn't know what to do, but I thought, you know what, just keep dosing myself up, it'll be fine. So I carried on, dosed myself up with painkillers, carried on as normal, went to work the following week, kept on getting pain in my eyes, but kept on taking the medication and thought nothing of it. This went on for about, I'd say about a week and a half, until the point where a week ago I got sent home from work, and I just thought, you know what, this is definitely papilledema. This has got to be. Like, the last time they took actual photographs of my eyes was a couple of months ago. I know for a fact that my eyes have got worse from my previous eye test anyway, but this pain definitely feels like papilledema. I've got constant pulsating tinnitus in this right ear. I've had it for about 4 or 5 years now, and it's only ever gone away once I've had a lumbar puncture. It went away for about 24 hours, and then after I had the lumbar puncture it came back straight away. So anyway, I carried on, and I went to see my doctor, and he said to me, right, I'm going to keep an eye on this. I want you to restart on this acetazolamide, and I want you to see me in 2 days. If there's no improvement within 2 days, then we'll go from there. So he restarted my acetazolamide because my Moorfields eye doctor back in May of this year told me to not take it anymore. So he restarted it, and in 2 days there was no improvement. To be honest, acetazolamide doesn't seem to do anything for me anyway, apart from give me a ton of side effects, like tingling and numbness. So I took it as required. It was literally a higher dosage than what I was on originally, and no improvement. So he was quite concerned. He called a senior doctor into the consulting room to get a second opinion, and they both agreed that they were going to call the on-call doctor out to get me transferred over to get me basically admitted into hospital to get everything sorted out. So I was really happy because I thought, do you know what, this is finally going to be sorted. I'm not going to be getting any of these headaches anymore. I know exactly what this is. I'm used to all the symptoms. This is going to be great. This is going to be sorted. So I packed my overnight bag because I knew that I'd be staying in overnight. Went down to hospital, and I didn't get to bed till about 4 in the morning. When me and my boyfriend had got there at like 7:30, so it was quite a long wait. I then woke up about 6:45 because they had to like check my blood pressure and stuff and do all the normal things, and they kept me in overnight because they said they wanted to do an MRI scan. They said that this is normal procedure for them to do an MRI scan and then do a lumbar puncture. Now let me know if this has ever happened to you, because I know for a fact every time I've been to hospital they have never done an MRI scan. They've always just done a lumbar puncture. So anyway, they said they were going to keep me in for this. So I was waiting and waiting for an MRI scan, and they were managing my pain. They were going to give me tramadol in hospital, but the eye pain that I'm getting, it's not persistent every single day. It's bad some days and not so bad other days. So the day that I was actually staying in overnight in hospital, it wasn't so bad. So I just had like paracetamol and codeine, I think it was, and that seemed to be alright. But they were literally like giving me paracetamol around the clock, so it was fine. So I then like just stayed, like waited in the morning. They were doing like blood tests and stuff, and they were like, okay, we're gonna get everything sorted for your MRI scan. And then it got to 6 o'clock in the evening, and they said to me, we're not gonna do an MRI scan. We're gonna give you some drugs to take home. You don't actually need an MRI scan. You actually have a migraine. Now, for anyone that has IH, like I've had migraines before, but like I literally felt insulted because I would not go into hospital. My doctor would not send me into hospital for a migraine. I certainly would not turn up into an A&E department for a migraine, that is for sure. Like I would not waste anyone's time. I know with migraines you just need to like lie down and rest and be in a dark room. Now I got told by like the doctors to, you know, not take a migraine lightly. Like I did the right thing by coming in, like because they could like manage my pain and give me appropriate painkillers, which is fair enough. That made me feel a bit better, but I know my pain and I just feel like I'm just being palmed off and being turned away when I know that this is papilledema and I know it's not going to go away on its own. And it is like really upsetting because like literally about 4 weeks ago I got told that I was discharged and that was it, and I felt happy at the time, but I know this pain, and it just feels like when I first got diagnosed again, when they said it was bag strain and it wasn't bag strain, it turned out to be this. And again, they're saying it's a migraine, and I'm telling you, it's not a migraine. I've had migraines before where I've actually like been sick and the pain's been here. This is in my eye. This is like literally in my right eye. And I even said that I was getting like black dots in my eyes. I've got my like pulsating tinnitus. The noise has changed slightly. My blood pressure was even raised in hospital, and it was like 162, which is one of the reasons why the doctor sent me to the hospital in the first place, because they were concerned about my blood pressure. And now it just feels like I stayed over in hospital overnight for no reason, and they've given me these drugs, which I'll explain, but yeah, I just don't really feel like I'm getting anywhere at the moment. Some days I'll feel completely fine, and I think that's the difficulty I have with this. Sometimes normally with papilledema I wait until it gets to the point where I'm feeling sick every single day. But But I tried to get it sorted as soon as possible. As soon as I was getting the pain in my eyes, and as soon as like I was feeling sick on and off, because I have been getting sickness, but it hasn't been to the extent where it's been every single day. So like at the moment I feel like I've come to a point where, like, what do? Do I just keep like waiting until I get to a point where it's like I'm feeling sick every single day and then like I can't move? And the thing is, like, the neurologist even put pressure points on my neck and said to me, oh, does it like hurt here, does it hurt here? And I was like, yeah, it really hurts there, like it's really painful. And I can even pinpoint exactly where he was pressing, and he was like, yeah, it does feel quite stiff there. Well, why are you not looking into this? Why am I now left? I don't have a neurologist appointment until March next year. So like they don't want any further treatment now until March next year. So what am I supposed to do? Take this medication? 2 of the tablets I've been given I can't take like for longer than a month. Like, my doctor said to me that if I take it for longer than a month, then they should be worried and they need to change it. So I just don't feel like I'm getting anywhere, and I'm quite frustrated. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video, because things have changed a lot and I don't really know what to do now, because I've got to the point where I don't know whether I just leave it, take all these drugs, or go back to the doctors and then see what they say, because I feel like no one knows how to treat this. No one knows what to do with me, and I don't know what to do. So yeah, anyone that's out there, let me know what you think I should do, because I just feel completely and utterly lost and fed up, to be honest. I'm really fed up. So yeah, anyway, let's go over that. Let me talk to you about what they've given me, because I want to know if there's anyone out there that's on these medication and how you found it. So the first thing they've given me is this, which, if it will focus, which it probably won't. So this is called Topiramate Mepharm, or I think it's called Topramax in like some other countries, I'm not too sure. But basically I'm supposed to take 1 a night. I'm on 25 milligrams at the moment, and then next week I've got to increase it to 50 milligrams and then 75 milligrams after that. They've like given me like loads of warnings about this drug, but so far I don't think I've had any side effects, apart from the fact that I'm just constantly tired. Like, I feel so exhausted. But I wanted to make this video anyway, just while I'm in the mindset, because I guess it's just like a cry out for like just advice, because I'm just so stuck as to what to do. But yeah, I'm on this. Let me know if any of you are on this drug, and if it's worked for you, if it hasn't worked for you, what you've noticed. Like I said, the only side effect that I've noticed at the moment is just the utter tiredness that I'm getting at the moment. I just feel completely knackered. It says it can cause weight loss, so woohoo, if it does that, then I'm all over it. But yeah, so I'm on this. They've also given me naproxen, which I'm not supposed to take for a long time, because it causes like ulcers or kidney stones. So I've got another drug called Aprazole to stop that from happening. So woohoo. So I've got these. The to be fair, naproxen I'm not taking every day, because if this Topiramate thing, like if I don't wake up with a headache, then I'm not taking these, because that's what I also find with this headache that I'm getting in my eye is in the morning. If I don't wake up with it, I know that I'm going to be alright throughout the day. If I wake up with it, then I know that I'm going to suffer throughout the whole day. So let me know if that's the same with you. Let me know if that's common with like papilledema and stuff as well, because that's what I'm noticing. I'm also getting like quite stiffness in my neck. So yeah, that's basically what they've given me. So yeah, I'm taking that, and to be fair, most days it has helped, but it's just the tiredness that is really getting me. And it's not like I'm not sleeping, I am sleeping throughout the night, but I just wake up and I'm just exhausted, like so tired. I feel like the tiredness is getting worse as well. But yeah, so they're the drugs that I've been given. No MRI scan, that's it. So I'm discharged from the hospital, no follow-up appointments, so I've just been given these drugs to take. Let me know if you are taking acetazolamide and this drug, by the way, because I really do want to know what drugs you're taking and if they help. I just want some advice because I just don't know what to do, so please help. But yeah, I hope that this video has helped any of you out there. I know I wanted it really to help me because I just can't believe that this has, like, it's come to this where I'm filming a video telling you how much like pain I'm in and how much discomfort this has really caused me. I'm also having to, I don't know if you find this as well, but I'm having to place my head back on a lot of stuff because I get discomfort sitting up. So like I've noticed that if I'm sitting on the sofa, I have to prop a cushion behind my head because it hurts to sit upright. So I don't know, but yeah, we'll just see what happens. I'll keep you updated anyway, depending on like what the situation is. But yeah, let's just hope it gets sorted. But let me know if you've enjoyed this video. If you have and it hasn't been too depressing and you've like skipped it, then give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.